As you know, I love collecting 6-scale figures, sexy action figure dolls based on beloved characters from movies and comics. Well, I was fortunate enough to get a tour of Sideshow HQ, the place I order most of mine from. Here's my experience. Isn't that crazy? It's like a display and she's like sexy on the top, then like you go underwater and it's like, oh damn, this is sick. StarCraft. These are awesome because these are like the ones that I don't like StarCraft enough, but if I did like StarCraft enough, I would not hesitate dropping the $350 to get these. And this is cool. I got that Batman and that Superman. Pacific Rim. This is, oh, I forget what those guys were called, but these are so sick. Look how sick that is.
Yeah, well, these want you to start in your area. Huh?
Look at that, Andy. Cool. Andy, look at that.
Yeah, so statues and stuff.
Yeah, statues which I avoid.
So you're 6-scale guy then, huh?
6-scale.
Cool.
Listen, if I wasn't so caught up in like if I knew that I could buy one or two and be happy, then I would have gotten like you know, premium format, like a Vader or a Boba Fett and be like, okay, but I know how I get.
Dude.
Darth Vader sideshow.
Awesome.
Over the Hot Toy sideshow.
Sweet. You don't have to lie to me if there's something like more than
I'll take it straight up. Yeah. I bought the and I can tell you why I bought the Vader over the Hot Toy, just proportion-wise.
Yeah.
Even though the proportions were correct, it's not how you imagine Vader.
Yeah, that's where we come from, especially with some statue work. There's like the guys that want the seam lines and weird asymmetries. We're like, we try and make it look as good as it should
when
look.
you close your eyes and present.
Yeah.
And I also came with a lot of bells and whistles that got me.
Some of them are probably sold out actually, like the Mythos ones in the middle, like that Darth Vader and Boba Fett, those things are like 4 years old. So
and as they should be, because this Vader is so bad. Like,
thanks, man. Those are actually, so I started here as a designer, and that was some of the first stuff I worked on designing.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, the Boba Fett's like one of
oh, I never asked you what you did here.
Yeah, so I started as a designer, and over the years I kind of like elevated to art director of a licensed product. So anything Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Alien, Predator, it's kind of like I work with the design team
That's all the
and
fun
the development
stuff. I
team
like
just
that.
to like try and make it look good and then make sure it's producible for the production team so they can make it in China. Not like
so cool.
make some looks.
Are you like an artist?
Yeah. I hate. I'm an artist. You know, just.
It's so funny, yeah.
I'm an artist.
I remember before I met Andy, and I was like making like a Tinder profile. I was like, I could put artist, but like then no one's like, well, who am I?
I'm an 80s cartoon guy / dinosaur guy. Like Star Wars is cool. I've never been excited about a Star Wars film until Rogue One. This is the first one. I'm like, holy fuck, because I love ads.
I have Sideshow Vader,
It's just the buzz.
but I have Hot Toy episode
Cool. So that's from our
4
dead
Luke.
one, like,
Yeah.
Will that head pop on that Vader, you think?
I'm not sure.
Not kiss.
Yeah.
Obviously they're not all like engineered to fit together,
Yeah,
but
that's for the dead.
At your own risk.
yeah.
Throw away 1,000. No, throw away.
Yeah, these are like old parts we found like in the back of the warehouse. So we're like, yeah, let's try.
Yeah, you.
Have fun with that.
What's that cop holding the lightsaber?
That's Burt Macklin from Parks and Rec, the Chris Pratt character. I
Okay.
took Star-Lord's head.
Okay, all right. So I'm like, it looks like Chris Pratt.
Dude, there's
What
a
glasses
bunch.
is he wearing?
There's
I think
many
they're old,
companies
like,
where
G.I.
people
Joe
take heads from one character, put
glasses.
them on another character. Like you'll see that in one of the production halls, and that like they take
Yeah, these guys are
Apocalypse, this
fun.
big dude, and put him on like a little girl's body. It's
Oh
like,
my god.
This is awesome.
I even had Tim made a fake little FBI.
Let's see, you guys just gotta start selling this.
we have the tech.
Random FBI Chris Pratt with lightsaber.
Are you not taking in?
Deluxe version comes with tie.
Massacre?
Oh yeah, right here. Poor guy. Han Solo.
Yeah, we can do that. Maybe.
Boba Fett, life-size. Guys, I actually thought about buying this. I thought about just like, you know, figuring something out with my bank, buying it over, you know, a couple years. I don't know. Maybe next year. You know, a lot of people, I gotta say this, after episode 1 in Star Wars, a lot of people were like, oh my god, Jar Jar Binks sucked. He ruined the movie. When I finished seeing episode 1, I was like, that movie was so cool. And everyone was like, but what about Jar Jar Binks? He sucked. And I was like, yeah, but C-3PO was just as bad in my opinion. And I really believe that. Like, I always thought every moment C-3PO was on screen, even as a kid, I was like, shut up. So when I had that feeling for Jar Jar, it wasn't alien or anything to me. That R2 though. Do those light up? Does that light up?
Yeah, he does. We're doing a new one. You should. What sound does he make? You know, a person from Susan came around and filmed every single person doing their impersonation of the probe droid. I think I did the worst one.
What was it?
Harley, come.
I can't remember.
That one's like that.
Yeah.
Come explain Court of the Dead. How amazing is this?
I can't explain
Explain it
anything
to the
about
camera.
it. People that
Just
made this are sick in the head.
Explain that it's.
There's clearly sick people that work at Sideshow Collectibles, and they come up with stuff like this. What is that? What would that be?
It's intestines, soul goop, I believe.
That's amazing.
And doesn't she remind you of the one from Daredevil?
Who's she?
She's Shard. She's actually the main character in Court of the Dead. Like kind of like the person you follow into the story. She's the.
Do you guys have a fiction of it, or like
Yeah,
a story? Is there a
yeah.
book or something? Like,
Yeah, there's a book. It doesn't go hardcore like the whole world. It's more of an introduction, like with a bunch of awesome art in it. We probably have a copy if you want.
Cool. Yeah. It looks like it's like begging to be made into a video game or something.
Yeah, we wanted to. It's world building, so we can do it for a video game, movie. Like
That's wild. Yeah.
this one's actually a wearable mask too. So you
I was
can-
gonna ask if it's like a.
So this thing you can actually wear. We had a guy from Legacy Effects who, so Legacy works in like all the Iron Man movies, Avengers movies. So he actually made this for us. So this is a wearable crown, and this just magnetizes.
Yeah, my head's too big. Otherwise, I would definitely put it.
I have a physical large, like
Darth Malgus, destroyer of telephones. He's gone galaxy to galaxy, collecting phones in a box,
Look at me.
using the Force. Are you asking me to look at you or Darth Malgus?
Darth
Because he
Malgus.
listens to nobody. Not even the phone. Endoskeleton. Sweet baby Ray.
Thanks, guys. We'll be going down through production here.
Death Trooper.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
That's the best Hawkeye. That one right there.
Yes, these are all the Hot Toys figures, and then Sideshow's everything else.
I'm
There's
gonna
the
order
Punisher you canceled.
Yeah, that I'm gonna go and get again. And I have R2.
Nice.
Like, should I just get this one to put next to it, or is that crazy?
I love like paint variants on stuff. Like we're doing like call it the Sith version, even though it's not. But you know.
Awesome. Wait, hold on, that face is so good. And I'm punching. This, you put it in your house, doesn't make you go broke, and you feel like you've completed something.
Dude, IKEA
And you're content.
is great. Like, oh, sorry, were you video?
No, it's good. It's actually valuable. Guys, hanging out here with David from Sideshow Collectibles. He's giving me a tour. Like, there's so many awesome things that I can show you, and you'll see in like 10 months or so. But everything's crazy, and yeah, IKEA does wonders. That's where I got my glass case.
I was like, fuck yeah, IKEA.
Shout out to IKEA. This Carnage is awesome. All right, guys, David just took me on this awesome tour. I threw everything together that I could film, but you know what? Not everything is for the video. Some things are for my personal archives, just for me to see and experience. And in 10 months from now, when something comes out, I'll be like, oh, I saw that. It was awesome. Trust me.
You might need to come back for some pickup shots, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Every time I'm here, I'm going to harass this guy just so I can come and even look at like 90% of the same stuff again, just because it's been so awesome. But thanks a lot, David.
Totally,
That was
man.
cool.
Thank you,
And enjoy Rogue One.
Oh, thanks, man. You too
Yeah.
tonight?
Yeah.
Shit. Don't spoil it for me.
I won't.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, he's half pretending like he. Oh no, you do. You are.
I'm
you are
so
excited,
no, I'm
yeah.
really excited about
Yeah,
this.
he's the first person that said like, yeah, he's going for the AT-ATs mostly.
which your buddy had said, which are basically Star Wars dinosaurs. He said he likes dinosaurs and he likes AT-ATs, and his buddy was like, oh yeah, Star Wars dinosaur. And he was like, oh shit. All right, guys, here we go.